Well, let's finish this section with a few videos on browser actions. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can interact with the inputs. But before we start, let's go to the video config and let's exclude this example.js file because we will be working with our own and second test. So to do it, let's go to the exclude and let's specify the path to that. So as you can see, it's under tests and it's example.js. Let's save it. And now if we run the test, this one will be excluded. Now go to the tests and create one more. And let's give it name, for example, actions.js. Let's create a describe block. Let's give it browser actions. And first step I want to show you is working with inputs. So let's just name it inputs. So the first step again will be to load this website. So let's grab the URL and let's call browser.url function. Oops, sorry. It should be browser.url. Let's paste the value. Oh my god, just browser please. Yeah, like this. And then if you actually want to work with the input, first you need to get the selector from it and create a variable. So const input is equal to ID of developer name. And now we have few options which we can choose to work with input. So which we want to start first? Well, it would make sense to use setValue function. And basically what it does is it will allow you to fill any input with any value you paste into it. So first let's do input dot wait for exist. And now we can actually type into that input. So we can use input dot set value function. And now you can paste your value. For example, Mike, since we are prompt to put the name. And now if I give it a browser.pause, and again let me import the short pause from our helpers. And let's give it just short pause so you can see that the value has been set. So let's do npm run test. And as you can see, the value Mike has been filled. And that's pretty much it. This is how you can actually work with values. And you know what? Let me show you a few more functions. And let's say you want to clear the value from the element, and for that we have a clear value function. So let's go back to our browser, and then I'm gonna input type clear value like this, and I'm gonna give it a pause as well. And now you should see that first we filled into that input and then we clear that value. So now we fill the input, now we clear the input, and the test is passing. And there is one more function which is add value, which is very similar to set value, but set value will actually delete the previous value and type the value, and add value will append it at the end of the value which is already presented. So let's do input dot add value, and let's type, for example, Mike again, and let's do the pause and see what's happened. Let's run the test again. Now we fill the input. Now we remove the input. And now we type the input again. But this time we are using add value, which would append the value on the next. So I think that's it. These are the 3 essential functions which you need to work with the inputs. And in the next video, I'm gonna show you the most famous function in the test automation, and that is click. So thank you and see you in the next video.